Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CAW All Stars 11. We got a hell of a card to kick things off for this great weekend.
We're gonna have ourselves a barn burner here.
This should be a good one.
Folks, if you enjoyed day one, we got some more for you here tonight for day two.
Two names that are synonymous with one another, and this is what it's about. This is why these two are the main events of CAW All Stars 11.
Ben Hopkins stands at top of the industry.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to Battleground, episode 90. Brian Cole on the air here for Call of Honor, and we are kicking things off. And look who it is. Man who has made some Twitter headlines, made some social media headlines, I don't think in the way that he expected to coming out of CAW All Stars 11. That's 1/4 of Heartless here. Of course, they were successful in a 8-man tag team match at CAW All Stars 11. Tyler Watson, man who put himself on the front pages with a cross-body attempt to the outside. So some of the fans here are still giving him some love about it. And he's gone on record to say that he's not a fan of the jokes, not a fan of the memes, if you will, if you're one of the cool kids these days, passing those around online like trading cards. Whatever the side of this debate is that you were on, though, the bottom line is Tyler Watson is not a fan. He's not dressed for competition here, so I'm guessing that he's probably got something to say. And we're going to get down to the bottom of it here as soon as he is done jaw-jacking with the fans without a microphone in hand. Again, folks, I'm Brian Cole here on the air, as usual, for Battleground, and it looks like Mr. Watson is making his way over here towards us to grab a microphone. So let's see what Tyler Watson has to say. Oh, wow, the fans here tonight letting him have it. No reprieve here for Tyler Watson.
You know what? This show ain't going to continue until I get a couple of things off my chest. Let's talk CAW All Stars 11. The Walter Scott Pity Party versus the Heartless. Give me a bloody break. Biggest waste of time. Do you want to know why? Because as Tyler Watson, I do not associate myself with a bunch of emo kids blaming their problems on the world because they cannot accept the fact they fucking suck. And you know what? Fuck Heartless. I'm finished. Heartless was nothing more than a bloody side gag. You know, I use gag because it's a fucking joke. How I apparently joined Heartless because I wasn't doing anything. So I thought to myself, I thought joining Heartless would change all that, since it featured the global champion. Until it dawned on me that Heartless is nothing more than the Kenyon Fenix fan club. And anyone who knows Tyler Watson, he don't play like that. So you know what? That's why I'm leaving Heartless. Because I'm not a fanboy, I'm not a bitch, I'm not something on a fucking lead. I do what the fuck I want. I say what the fuck I want. I do what the fuck I want. Because there's nobody on the Battleground roster that can stop me. I mean, Kenyon, I can very well take your title whenever I choose. That could be tonight. That could be at some shitty B show. Either way, Kenyon, your fucking arse is mine. And I don't bloody care if you get your fucking bitches on me. Because I just can't be arsed with Heartless. So Kenyon, whenever you want me, sunshine, fucking come at me. Next, Luke Andrews. The reason I was not in the main event of CAW All Stars 11. You see, let me paint the scene for the uninitiated. It was Tyler Watson versus Malik Brown. I won that match. Everyone saw it. The referee's hand came down 3 times. And I had opportunity within my hand. Until someone like you came in and just snatched it. You ripped it away from me. Fuck all. And Luke, you have been avoiding me because you know I will come into that office and lynch you by your tie. So you know what? I dare you to come down to this ring, lad. Because if you go onto that stage, I'm going to get out of this ring, come up the ramp, and kick your fucking cunt in. Because I will not be avoided, because Tyler Watson is inevitable. And I will not tolerate disrespect anymore. So come on, Luke, get your fucking arse out here. Go on. And if you bring that bloody microphone out, I will rip your head off.
Well, there we have it, folks. Watson calling for the general manager, but that's not the general manager. That's Heartless themselves. The other 3 men. Watson here trying to stake his own claim here, separate himself from this pack. Oh, wait a second. Wait. Somebody from behind. Oh my God. Wait a second. That's Zaya Steele, one of the men that was on the opposite team. Oh, the Reaper elbow to Tyler Watson. What does this mean? Zaya Steele was on the other side of that 8-man tag. And now he's picking up Tyler Watson there for a Michinoku driver. Aether and looks like Lewis Rivers are picking Tyler Watson back up here. Wait a second. Heartless is far from through here. Oh! Tyler Watson is out. Zaya Steele is in. And if you ask me, Heartless just became that much more dangerous here tonight on Battleground. What a way to open the show. Heartless continues to dominate here on the blue brand for COH, folks. Hey, tonight we have the main event still to come. Last man standing, John Blackos, Krack. This is going to be ugly, folks. Stick around for it because you're going to want to see how that one ends.
Takes perseverance, takes more than ears to hear it, takes more than tears to feel it, takes more than pain to heal it, regain your spirit. Don't take your time, gotta face your grind, gotta take your mind and clear it. No time to kill, you got the skills behind the wheel, not steer it. I tried being lazy, it really wasn't me, cause a man that doesn't work, that's a man that doesn't eat. And I can see my future obstacles preparing their defeat, cause I'm standing in the mirror, but I'm staring at a beast. Can't face defeat and I can't be weak because the struggle is tough. Gotta bring that heat, get back to your feet and say enough is enough. Say I fell to the ground, looked around and I found that I was down on my luck. So I stepped my game, my pride, my confidence and stamina up. Now I'm smashing all my foes, I'm passing all my foes. I got passion and it shows, go gadget, reach my goals. You came to see greatness, then pass me the mic. This is what my mama told me when I asked for advice.
Mama said, it's a pill for oddities, a stranger crusaders. Ain't never wanna be so weird in the novelties. Don't ever change, we wanted everything, wanted everything. Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, and never come down. Oh, stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, and never come down. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love, and I hate to see you waiting. They say it's all been done, but they haven't seen the best in me. So I got one more run and it's gonna be a sight to see. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes.
Alrighty, folks, and we are back here. Battleground continues as we get ready for our opening contest here. Singles action as Trey Jeter is on his way out here to the ring. We'll be taking on a newcomer to the brand, a man who has not been one who's been too popular around these parts, you could say, and Josh Snyper. We're going to talk about both of these guys as this match progresses here. But Trey Jeter here still on this path of, I guess you could say, redemption, trying to find his footing here as he was, in a place of prominence before departing from the tag team division the last time we saw him in CAW of Honor. But one way to put yourself back on the map, you could say, is to defeat an up-and-coming, aspiring young man like a Josh Snyper here tonight. So let's see where this one goes. Here comes the grizzled, not so young, not so veteran Josh Snyper. Still trying to figure out what I need to know about this guy. There's not a lot of notes on him other than he aspires to make it to the big stage of CAW All Stars. I know he's been having some run-ins with COH locals and COH fans alike across social media here. He's aware that he is not really on anybody's must-see watch list right now, but a win here tonight over Trey Jeter might be just what the doctor ordered for young Josh Snyper here. It's a good thing that COH doesn't have any resident fashion police, I must say, because I don't know what this overcoat is that he's wearing here, but it's a little offensive to my fashion sense. I'll just leave it at that. Guy looks like he picked up somebody's rug at their cabin and just threw it over his back here. It's Josh Snyper. Anyway, I digress. Opening contest, folks. Trey Jeter, Josh Snyper here, getting ready to get underway. Snyper immediately here, and oh my goodness, That's one way to introduce yourself at the beginning of the match here. He's spiking Trey Jeter there. Oh, Trey blocking that kick. Oh, and there's a kick of his own. Rebound, bicycle kick there off the ropes. Both these guys just taking their time here, getting to know each other, taunting one another. Big clotheslines here for Josh Snyper. Ducks that one from Trey Jeter. Oh, backbreaker off the ropes. Snyper looking like he might have this thing where he wants it here. Double underhook. Oh, into a sit-up pile driver. That's got to be enough. Trey Jeter and Snyper here. Rookie mistake there as he does not go for the cover off that high impact mover. Picking something else. Roll through here. Wait a second. Oh, into a double on DDT into the cover. We got some music playing up on the stage. Wait a second. Michael Miner, a name we have not seen here in some time in COH. And Josh Snyper gonna go meet him out here on the stage. Oh, he runs into a back elbow. Josh Snyper should have been trying to win this one, but oh, there's a power bomb on the ramp, right on that steel part of the ramp. Michael Miner here. What in the hell is happening now? The referee's gonna have to throw this one out. This is obviously a disqualification. He's got a kendo stick. Oh, there's the bell there. And we're looking for another power bomb again. Throwing him back into the ring here. What is going on here? This does not make any sense. What the hell is happening here? Okay, Trey Jeter's in the ring. Wait a second. I forgot about Trey Jeter still being in, but I mean this match, oh my goodness, a spear from Trey Jeter. Is this collusion here from Michael Miner and Trey Jeter? What does this mean? Jeter's got him up, and oh! Good night, Josh Snyper. What in the hell have we just seen here? Michael Miner nowhere to be found here in the ring with Trey Jeter. I thought maybe this was some kind of a tandem offering here from both of these men. Well, there's Michael Miner making his way back in here, and I guess so. These two look like they're on good terms here. Just from Josh Snyper, looked like things were going his way. An old face returns here to COH, folks. We'll be back after this short break.
All careers must die and come to an end, and all legacy must burn in ashes. The East Coast Connection, Heartless, Scott McShannon, Brian Cole. Choose your seat. Sit down.
Love the way you activate your hips and push your ass out. Got a nigga wanting this so bad I'm about to pass out. When I dig you, and I can't even lie about it, baby. Just alleviate your clothes, time to fly about. Got you in the club, oh shit, you got me feeling, body talking shit to me, but I can't comprehend the meaning. Now if you wanna roll with me, then here's a chance to an 80 on the freeway. Police catch me if you can. Forgive me, I'm a rider, still I'm just a simple man. All I want is money, fuck the fame. I'm a simple man. It's the international player with the passport, just like a Latin bitch. Get you anything you ask for. See the name of me, champagne, Hennessy, flavor of my homies. Will be floss on my enemies. Witness as we creep to a low speed. Keep what I hold me. Puff some more weed from you don't need. Approaching horses with a passion. Been a long day, but I've been driven by attraction in a strong way. Your body is banging, baby.
All right, folks, and here we are. Our opening action of the night here. Christopher Conscience of the Brothers of Violence here. The big opportunity ahead of him. Kenyon Fenix, of course, has been issued a challenge from Luke Andrews, our general manager. He'll be defending the title on all of these upcoming episodes of Battleground, including here tonight with Team Battleground, who picked up the victory back at Survival in the City. winning member of that team has earned world title matches. So Christopher Conscience here with a big advantage here coming in. But even with Brandon Cuevas there at his side, they have got to be wary that they are outnumbered by you could say an evolved form of Heartless here, picking up the big steal.
Remember when you said you was better off without me? Now I'm sitting on you. Oh, I did it on you. Now you got the blues, like I'm creeping on you. But I'm on my blushing. Super. I be fucking dog bitches. Voodoo. If you getting money, then you cool. I don't know you guys.
Here he comes, the global champion, Kenyon Fenix here. It's becoming a central point here of this brand, and you can say a Call of Honor as well. The man who's continuing to make waves for himself, like it or not. This unit that he has put together and now picked up another heavy hitter in his favor, Heartless. Kenyon Fenix seems to have all of the cards in hand here, and he's keeping them close. That poker face on. It's very hard to predict what Kenyon Fenix is going to do next, and even worse for these potential challengers. How are you going to wrestle that championship belt away from his death grip that he has on it right now? Kenyon Fenix, again, like him or not, seems to have defied the odds up to this point and done it on his terms. He's won again here at CAW All Stars 11, proving that that he is possibly the main attraction that he claims to be. The official introductions here. Champion handing over the prize here to our official Christopher Conscience here, taking a look at what's in front of him, the biggest opportunity of his young career here in COH. This is a career-altering opportunity here. He's going to have to be on his A game, even with his friend there, Brandon Cuevas, at ringside. Phoenix, wait. Oh, backslide into a power bomb there, it looked like. Ducks that one. Conscience. Wait. No! He gets caught there with a DDT. Conscience able to counter that. Kick to the chest to the champion there, trying to apply some pressure to Kenyon Fenix. Targeting the arm now. Grazing punch there, Kenyon Fenix. Oh, nice escape here, trapping the arm. Bloody one back up with the arm ringer applied, and there's an elbow strike. Nice Counters back and forth here from both men. Kenyon Fenix the lock up, shoves him away. Oh, catches him with a bicycle knee to the chin. Knee to the back there as he crashed into the turnbuckle chest first. Conscience playing defense, able to counter with an arm drag. Fireman's carry counter there, excuse me, from the champion. Okay, using the top turnbuckle here to inflict some more damage on Christopher Conscience. Repeated strikes to the top turnbuckle. Another bicycle knee connects. Conscience is looking like he's fading here. Kenyon Fenix looks very comfortable. Brandon Cuevas getting involved. Distraction coming into the favor of the challenger here. Forearm shot to the champion. Irish whip to the cross. Walked shut down. Catches it for another one of those DDTs into another cover. Steel chair has been thrown into the ring. I'm not sure what's going on, but the referee caught it either. Oh, Kenyon Fenix to the submission. He had that front chancery locked in tight, and that's it. You see, the offense like this, he had been focusing on the neck throughout this contest. One more time here, and there's where the chair was slid in, but it was too late. Brandon Cuevas was trying to level the playing field. Kenyon Fenix to right here, showing another aspect of his offensive strategy. I mean, we've seen submissions from him in the past. Look at this one. Almost a cravate here, this chancery applied. Nowhere for Conscience to go. Cuevas not getting involved to try to interfere and cost him the match here. Kenyon Fenix retains the title again. And on that note, folks, we'll be right back.
So, everyone's wondering, what is the Heretic going to do in COH? Is it to win championships? No, not entirely. Though eventually I do know I will win titles here. Is it to gain the respect of my peers? Not really, but I do know you all will respect me soon enough. No, you see, why have come the COH is to strike fear into the hearts of mortal men. You see, these rosters are filled with the toughest, ruthless, and most badass competitors in all virtual wrestling. So what would that say about me if I was the one that struck fear into each and every single wrestler in COH? It doesn't matter which roster you're on. Soon enough, you all will become victims of the Heretic. Just like my opponent tonight. You see, you were able to escape death once, but the Reaper has returned to collect the soul that he lost. So, COH, are you ready to see the sacrificial lamb?
Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yes, sir. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time for you to get into the character. You hit or lose or hit or win, I'm only asking you. Either you beat him or get beaten like an amateur. Either you drive or you get driven like a passenger. The fight's around the corner, so pick the one you want to. Represent your way, go head to head with your opponent. Feel it in the air, tension is electric. The glory's imminent, this is something epic. It's for one of you, so what you gonna do? When your enemy is standing right in front of you, are you gonna lose or are you gonna prove to everyone that never thought you win that you can rule? Cause everything is in your hands, you control it. And everything that is the past, it is over. This is now, this is everything that is. So you better make the right pick. Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for some more singles action here. Again, some newcomers to the Battleground scene that we've been keeping an eye on here lately. Elliot Collins. Seen some ups and downs from this young man. We'll be taking on another newcomer here. We saw debut here recently on Battleground. I hope that both of these men, obviously only one of them can be victorious, but both of them, best of luck. Hopefully they fare better than other COH newcomer did earlier, Josh Snyper, who was met in force by Michael Miner, who has formed an alliance with Trey. Interested to see where that goes, but more importantly, let's see where this goes here. Again, Elliot Collins trying to get that momentum going, obviously, for many of these men here tonight. Mr. Conscience was unable to capitalize on his own momentum as we saw him submit to Kenyon Fenix, the global champion, earlier. Comes his opponent. The Heretic is here. Still do not know a lot about, aside from when we saw him pick up a victory. Fatal 4-way debut of his here on Battleground. Just by taking a look at him here again, not a guy that I would like to go one-on-one with in any sense of the way, but you know, here we are. Elliot Collins, it's his problem tonight. He is going to have to find a solution to this painted warrior. Music has gone down, the bells ring, and these two are throwing bombs, and there's a big drop kick there from Heretic to Elliot Collins. Ferocious exchange back and forth already. Block and an overhand punch. Oh, block and an overhand punch right back. These two are not even wrestling at this point. They're just throwing haymakers, and there's a clothesline. Heretic going to the floor. Heretic caught him with a kick that was, oh, it's a brain buster to follow it up. Spiking him there on the head of the neck. In the driver's seat here. And if you're Heretic, you're probably driving into oncoming traffic. Elliot Collins is in danger here of losing this one quick, and there's a kick out. Nice escape there into a face buster with an armbar wrench across the chest for extra damage. Collins able to reverse, showing some of his technique as well. Doing some repositioning here. Oh, grabbing him by the hair, and there's several soccer-like kicks to the head. That high kick gets blocked. Heretic. Oh, wait a second. What is this? Coming in hot. Oh, another one of those big rocket kicks to the face, it looked like. Collins trying to get out of the way. Heretic signaling that the end is upon here. Oh. Oh. Back over the ropes. Slaps, and there's a big knee to the face. Oh, Heretic with a rake to the eyes. Look at this, just cutting him down with these chops and punches. Hitting the ropes. Oh, there's a running knee. Only gets a 1 count though off of that one. I thought that would have at least been a 2.5. Collins showing that he's got the spirit to keep fighting through this, at least for the time being. Oh wait, oh no. Torture rack position here, into a burning hammer. And he is stunned. Elliot Collins, he looks like he's on Dream Street here. Heretic into the cover, and that's it. Back with that knee connected flush right there. I thought that was a knockout shot. But here's the final shot. Look at the impact of this, spiking him, and in the way that Collins reacts. I mean, he's out. That might be a concussion following that knee. Heretic picks up another victory here, and this one in singles action. This guy just creeps me out. Look at this. He's like a zombie. He doesn't even know where he's at.
Hi there. For those who don't know who I am the shining light of COH BattleGround. My name is Scott McShannon. For those who have seen the Battleground card, unfortunately, I'm not booked in for any competition. However, I have to babysit Evan East while he takes on the FWU champion Malik Brown. At first, I was very, 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 very uncertain about the adoption of Evan East to the Bren Hopkins brand. I didn't personally see it, but you know me, I trust in my brother's words, and I trust Ben wholeheartedly. I trusted him enough to become the CAW All Stars World Champion, and I was correct in placing my trust in him, so I will do the same. However, that's not what I'm here to discuss. I'll be at ringside for Battleground, and I'm going to be watching you real closely, Malik. I've had my eyes on you for a very long time, boy, but I also need to keep my eye on Evan East. You know, just in case something goes wrong and I need to get involved to sorting things out, you know, since I'm such a nice guy. But you cross paths with me, Malik, and just remember, what's happened to the past VWU champions that have crossed paths with me? Or do I need to give you a history revision? Good luck, Evan. Good luck, Malik. I'll see you both on Battleground.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back on the air here. Battleground episode 90 continues here with more singles action. Virtual Wrestling United World Champion Malik Brown on his way down to the ring here. Man who has found himself intermingled with the CAW All Stars champion, believe it or not, the Ben Hopkins brand, and his proteges, you could say. Tonight, Malik Brown will take on one of those men here in singles competition here, Evan East. Should be an interesting matchup between these two. I believe this is a first time meeting for them as well. We will see what entails. It's been a very eventful night thus far. A lot of developments and still a lot more to come, folks. Speaking of the Ben Hopkins brand, we are going to hear from him later on tonight. We also have a very big main event that you all are going to want to be around for, as advertised last time we were on the air here. Krack, John Blackos in a last man standing match. Do not go anywhere because you do not want to miss that. Lights have gone down here. Malik Brown is in the ring. He looks ready to go, and here comes Evan East and Scott McShannon there in the background. This could be a little bit of trouble here for the VWU champion Malik Brown. This could easily become a 2-on-1 scenario. You got to think Malik Brown and all of his experience knows this. He's going to be well prepared for it. But he's going to have his head on a swivel there to avoid the shenanigans of one Scott McShannon. Both men are in the ring, and there's the bell. Evan East quickly with the collar and elbow here, but Malik Brown able to take control. Shoulder block there off the arm ringer with the wrist control. Evan East down to a knee there. More pressure, and there's a European uppercut. Looks like Malik obviously has a little bit of a size advantage here as well. Two, and already taken to Evan East. Evan, though, catching the leg there. Leg drags into the mat. Now returning some fire of his own here. Malik able to wrestle out of that one. More kicks. Oh, I'm kind of right in the shoulder. Evan East with a DDT there off, using the ropes there for an assisted eye rake. Oh! Came in for a neck snap. Malik able to roll out of the way. Look at this capture suplex. Treating Evan East to some of the Southern Lights there. Scott McShannon giving some advice here, some direction to Evan East. He's looking frustrated. Runs right back into a snap mare. Oh, ooh. Shakes that kickoff from Malik Brown. Oh, here we go. The violence party getting started early here. Malik Brown, middle rope. And look at this, head scissors from the second rope. Gator roll applied here into a crossface, showing what he's got out in the toolbox here, just out wrestling Evan East here, and he's got an Anaconda Vice applied in the middle of the ring. Oh, Evan East slapped there to the back of the head. Not happy with being showed up here. Another snap mare. Malik with the body scissors now. Back to this very strategic wrestling here. Breaking down Evan East. Keeping things very simple, and it's working. Evan East is going to have to find a way to overcome this grappling advantage that Malik Brown has. Oh, that's one way to get out of here, these back elbow strikes. A steel chair has been thrown into the ring, I would say, by Scott McShannon. Oh, there's a neck breaker. Evan East trying to use that steel chair. The referee, I think, was trying to get it away from him. I don't know if the referee saw him stick it over there into the corner. Oh, and Malik Brown goes head first into it. I don't know if the referee caught that or not. He was out of range, it looked like. Bad angle there, but this could be a 3 count here. No. Now a submission hold here applied by Evan East. Malik able to get out of that low kick there. Oh, big drop kick from Evan. So he goes to the ring apron and out to the top rope. Malik Brown is in a bad spot here that connects to the diving elbow. Takes his time going into the cover. Only a 2 count again. Evan East might have to put together a little bit more offense to complete the job here. But right back to the submission again now. Tables have definitely turned here for Malik Brown. He's on the receiving end of some submission holds. That steel chair proving to be the difference maker here, as Malik Brown has got virtually no offense here following that. Overhand punch. Shoulder there to the ribs. Evan East now with him on the top turnbuckle. Oh, Malik able to get out of that. There's a counter right back into an arm drag there. Back elbow connects. Evan East. Oh no, gets thrown to the outside. What is Malik Brown thinking here? Coming all the way across. Oh, and a tope con to the outside. Landing flush there on the outside on Evan East. Picks him back up, going right to the announce table. And again. No! Code breaker on the floor. Evan East. As you see that, he slapped him away, created an opportunity Malik Brown might be out cold here. Malik trying to get back up. Rolling in the ring. A window of opportunity for him. Double forearms coming all the way across to the forearm. Holding on here. There's a bulldog. Drops into his knees. Jaguar kicks here from the VWU champion. Big roundhouse kick there to top it off. And look at this, Malik picking him up by the hair and applying a crossface here. Another crossface. Scott McShannon looking frustrated. You got to think he's on directive here from Ben Hopkins as he's getting on the ring apron. Hold on a second. But Evan, he's going to rake the eyes. The referee had his back turned. Evan East has gone to the turnbuckle here. It looked like Malik Brown was going to get rid of Scott McShannon. And oh, the code breaker from the top rope. One more time, he turned around, walked right into it. Evan East, 1, 2. Oh, that'll do it. The distraction paying off there. Scott McShannon putting together a plan there the last moments. One more time, here's the first code breaker. Malik looked like he had things in control right here. He went for this right here. You see this is where things started to break down. He went for this modified crossface. And Evan East following that distraction from Scott McShannon and then that diving code breaker from the top rope. Evan East picking up a very big victory here. Not without some controversy though. Malik Brown is not going to be one to be pleased with this. I think this is just getting underway here. But folks, don't go anywhere. There's more action to come here on Battleground. Stay tuned for what's next.
So I guess somebody wants to know, why did I save Nitro? 1, I couldn't let Nitro fight that battle alone and get jumped. It's not right at all. And also the second reason, what a better way to prove myself than step up to you, Heartless. Because that's how I am. I'm ready to fight to anybody. I live by a motto. I never back down. I never stay down from anyone. So one thing or another, I'm going to kick all your asses. So enjoy it. All of you.
Folks, we are awaiting the arrival here of the Ultimate One Nitro, former global champion. Still believe that he has unfinished business with the current global champion, Kenyon Fenix. Nitro, man, who crawled his way up. Over a decade of experience here. To reach that global championship, to have it literally stolen from his grasp. Not just by Kenyon Fenix, but Heartless. Nitro in action here tonight on episode 90 of Battleground. We are winding down the evening, folks, and again, it has been an eventful one. Mentioned it before, say it again here. We are expecting to hear from the Ben Hopkins brand, the new CAW All Stars champion here tonight. Again, main event tonight. Krack is on Blackos, looking to put the final nail in the coffin, both verbally and literally here in a last man standing match. And again, I said it at the beginning of the show, I'll say it again now. The kids are up. Make sure they're in bed for that one. I would not let our younger viewers witness what's going to happen between those two men. It's going to be ugly. The lights are going down here in the building. Here comes one of the newest signees to the Battleground brand. See the silhouette there in the smoke. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Charles Schultz. Man who has a little bit of an alliance here with the Ultimate One Nitro. Seems to have a vested interest here and also de-assembling Heartless. This should be a very interesting matchup here. See where this develops, where this one goes here. Say as a spectator, observer, and a viewer of what has transpired here recently on Battleground, it is nice to see some backup finally in the corner of Nitro. This ongoing saga, this feud, if you will, between him and the men making their way down to the ring now. To being Aether and Lewis Rivers of Heartless. This should be an interesting tag team affair here. Heartless, I've talked about them throughout the broadcast here. They have seemingly shown this teamwork, this chemistry. They're such a cohesive unit here. It is very intimidating at times, seeing how effective that they are. It's like Nitro and Aether. Aether, of course, a man who we thought was in the corner of Nitro at one point, being one of the sole factors that cost him that global championship. You can see why here. Nitro, lots of unfinished business here with Aether, laying into him with that rapid fire series of strikes and a bulldog. Lewis Rivers trying to get involved. Nitro having none of it. No! The way Nitro's coming out of the gates here, I almost think that maybe he doesn't need the backup. Oh, there's a kick from Aether. And no, springboard into a moonsault there, right to a cover. Almost a caprata there, taking it to the top turnbuckle. Aether coming in, full head of steam here, basement drop kick. Pulling him in, oh, and there's a neck breaker. Nitro able to kick out again. See the tandem here, that was a shot from Lewis Rivers followed by a chop. Oh, double drop kick. Rivers into the cover. But we make sure Aether is out of the ring and a 1 count. Oh, catches him on the counter, ends the gear. That was Charles Schultz. Big DDT there from Lewis Rivers, floats over into a cover. They're trying to put away Nitro here effectively and quickly. Charles Schultz able to create a moment there, getting into the mix. Stunned momentarily, but he deposits Lewis Rivers to the ring apron. Forearm, and oh no. Oh, guillotine DDT. Counter shot there from Aether. Aether springboard. Oh, no. Charles Schultz blocking that forearm. Using his size differential there. Kick here, blockbuster. Schultz now with some agility and a frog splash into the cover. Shoulder up there from Lewis Rivers. Foot gets caught, nice back leg sweep here. Lewis Rivers a standing moonsault from the big man into a cover. Hooking both legs, only a 1. Shot to Nitro as well. Back into the Heartless corner there to the tag. Aether coming in here. Oh, Uranagi into a backbreaker and a knee to the face from Aether. Aether was looking for his signature triangle choke there. Schultz close enough to grab the ropes. In comes Nitro. Oh! Wait. Nitro isn't legal, but he's looking for a submission of his own. Disadvantage to his shoulder blades. Oh, and a low blow. The referee distracted by everything else in the ring. Low blow, taking Nitro out of the equation from Lewis Rivers. For those unaware, a signature vertical chop block just happened right here on Battleground, but there's a brain buster to follow up. Of course, Lewis Rivers was not legal in this match either. Aether and Charles Schultz, the legal men. Counter there, Aether lands on his feet. Forearm. Schultz getting thrown out of the ring. What is going on here? All 4 men on the outside of the ring. Aether coming in and diving through the turnbuckle for a DDT. Aether is the only man standing right now. Springboard, oh, and lands right across the shoulder there with that frog splash. Elbow now to the lower back. Trying to put away Schultz here with the combo of diving attacks. Snapmare from Aether, big kick. Nitro looks like he just got laid out. Schultz is still down. Wait, Aether, oh! Caught him there. Schultz, no! Catches him with a double arm face buster. Into the middle of the ring. So one more time here, Lewis Rivers trying to get involved. The referee stopping him this time. Pan attempt here, Lewis, and 1, 2. Lewis Rivers able to break that one up. And they're trying to put out Charles Schultz here with a Dragon Sleeper.
Lewis Rivers to get out of the ring here. He's not the legal man.
He could cost his team by qualification here. Nitro, wait a second. Oh! Put him down. Aether back up, looking to take it down. Charles Schultz with something out of the corner here. Springboard here into another DDT. And that might be enough. Charles Schultz hasn't moved. Able to kick out though early. Down goes Nitro again. Aether from the second rope here, looking for Phoenix splash. Nobody home. Schultz pump handle here. Wait. Into a brain buster across the knee. Aether is out. 2. Aether realizing the ropes are holding him up. Able to grab hold of that bottom rope. I don't think he realized where he was at first. Another one. Schultz has seen enough of Lewis Rivers here. Wait, holds onto the ropes. The referee distracting Nitro, and he gets laid out there by Lewis Rivers. And taking out Nitro with a dive to the outside as well. Both legal men are down. Charles Schultz is on the floor though. Aether diving over the ropes, picking him back up. Another splash to the shoulder from Aether Adams here. Schultz with a reversal there. Rolling through, super kick. Forearm kip up from Lewis, misses a super kick of his own. Schultz blocked by a back elbow there. Super kick, another forearm. Nitro ignoring the referee's warning here, getting involved. And Lewis Rivers now with that Dragon Sleeper again. Going to the outside by Charles Schultz. Hey, they're the legal men right now. What is this? Brainbuster on the outside. Aether on the other side going for Nitro. A big bang on the outside of the ring. The legal men are back in. Schultz here, laying out Aether again. Lewis Rivers countering into that Dragon Sleeper. Charles Schultz was tied up dealing with Aether. And there's a submission. Again, the teamwork here from Heartless coming into effect. The biggest factor here, their chemistry, when it mattered the most right here at the end of this match. Heartless and their just utter dominance over the blue brand here. Battleground continuing, folks. Don't go anywhere. We've still got more action to come.
COH. We are sick and tired of your obstacles. We are sick and tired of you putting men in our path. And whether it be the board of directors, the general manager, or even you, Sparky, what you need to realize is that each and every man you put in our path that does not hold that global title, each and every man you put in our way, keeping us from what we are owed, what we deserve, that's more blood being shed in your ring. And that's because of you. Every man that does not have the COH global title that you put in front of us, that's another lamb being led to the slaughter. And until you realize that, things aren't going to change. And that's on you. But we're not only just sick and tired of your obstacles, no, you see, we are sick and tired of you, clown. We are sick and tired of how you act like you're so unique, you're such an individual, when in actuality you are just like everyone else. Just like everyone else, your life serves no purpose. But it's okay. Because even you, a pawn, a speck of dust in the universe, even you, clown, you had a point, we agreed. With neither one of us becoming global champion after the fatal four-way, this sort of has become meaningless. And we agree we need to refocus. But what you need to do is stop blaming us for your problems, because we didn't force you out of that match. No, you see, go back, look at what happens. We walked out of that match, and you, just like the siren, the monster, even the dog, you all chose to follow us. For whatever reason, you followed us out of that match. So you are a product of your own failure. But we agree we need to refocus. And some people might be wondering why we did what we did at CAW All Stars, why we cost you that rumble. Well, it's quite simple. It's like you said, we need to refocus. And in accuracy, you can't be focusing on CAW All Stars. No, you need to focus on this. On COH, on the global title. But don't worry, clown, we will help you. We promise to help you refocus. And more importantly, we promise to open your eyes.
Woo! Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Woo! Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah.
And here comes the CAW All Stars champion, Ben Hopkins, on his way down the brand. And I guess the CAW All Stars 11 celebration is still in effect here. Ben Hopkins dressed the part. For those who missed CAW All Stars 11, this is how the champ was dressed for the occasion, if you will. Was not under the impression that Ben Hopkins would be competing here tonight, though, so not quite sure why he's coming out here in the attire that he is.
Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you some truth tonight. More truth than you ever could wish for. Because while last time we left it, we were talking about how Sean Walsh betrayed Evan East, betrayed his trust, betrayed his friendship. He is not the only one that Sean Walsh has betrayed. In fact, there are several people, hundreds, probably thousands of people that have been done wrong by Sean Walsh and his selfish ways. So you know what I done? I went out and scoured the globe to find these people, to hear their stories, so I can convey them to you all. And how am I going to convey them? Well, I memorised a few little details they said to me. And I'll be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, I don't take pride in sharing these things. They're quite hurtful. It's quite sad to see how Sean Walsh, not only is he a bad person, but he's a bad friend. And some people have accused me of being a bad person, but if you're a bad person to everyone, well then you're just a Sean Walsh. So I went and spoke to my first person, his former best friend, Ryan Carroll. Now me and Ryan Carroll don't get on, but if there's one thing we share is a hatred of Sean Walsh, and he said to me that Sean Walsh never thanked him once. Never thanked him once, ladies and gentlemen, for making him relevant in ego. Funnily enough, Krack, another former friend of Sean Walsh, said the same thing. It's amazing that, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? It's amazing the fact that Sean Walsh betrayed and stabbed these two friends of his in the back for his own personal gain, and he won't even thank them for that. Not the time shared, not the laughs, not the miles travelled together, bonding and building a dynasty as ego. No, that's not enough. So I spoke to my friend Scott McShannon. Now Scott, he said he taught Sean everything he knows. Never once did Sean say thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's reprehensible, disgusting even, that Sean Walsh would stoop that low to not even thank his own mentor. How even Brandon Wolf done that to me? And he cheats. But that's not as bad as lying or forgetting. Now of course AJ Young, Sean Walsh's pride and joy in some other places, said that Sean never thanked him once for building CAW All Stars to the dynasty it is now. Never once did Sean thank his ace for what he has done for him. Never. Another disgusting, deceitful act. I also spoke to TJ Profit, and I don't really want to repeat the words he said because they were, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, they were quite offensive. But I will leave you with one final statement, ladies and gentlemen. One final statement, and that comes from me. Thanks for the belt. I know it's your pride and joy, and I know it cuts you up that I am now the man at the top of the mountain that you care so much about and build. So how about this, Sean? Regardless of what everyone else has said, because you're going to deny it, I know you are, so why don't you listen to the words that are coming out right now from me in front of a camera for you to hear. I've already taken one belt you care so much about, and it eats you alive every day. So how about I take a second? Not only do I take your heart, but I take your pride. That's a Hopkins thing. Evidently, Sean Walsh doesn't understand.
And right on time here after a verbal lashing here from Ben Hopkins. Here comes the Pride champion. The matter at hand here between these two is not just far from over. He just discards the belt. It's just beginning. And as soon as Sean Walsh hits the ring, a referee in hand here, Ben Hopkins running up the ramp here. Still talking. Wait a second. Sean Walsh. No, he's going to get his hands on Ben Hopkins here. This is far from over. Folks, we need to go to a break here. The main event's still yet to come. The referees are out here. Security is out here. These two are throwing big haymakers. We'll be right back with more Battleground.
If you haven't subscribed to the Video Game Wrestling Network yet, here's what you've been missing. Video Game Wrestling Network, the only network for you. The most awesome experience network in CAW today.
And ladies and gentlemen, the main event is about to get underway here. Say the old John Blackos is on his way out here, but John Blackos looking fresh and looking ready for a battle here of epic proportions here. Looking to make Krack here pay for everything that he has gone through for so long now. John Blackos threw away a lot of things when he put a lot on the line, found himself basically attached at the hip to Krack for coming up short. Oh my God, the reaction here. Wow, I was not expecting that. I'm sorry, folks. Again, I said to put the kids to bed early tonight. Wait, John Blackos not going to waste any time. Not wasting any time. Suicide dive here. Lands on his feet, too. Krack unable to get out of his jacket here, even. Last man standing rules. Won't be seeing the referee stop this one prematurely, folks. This only ends with a 10 count here. I have got the official rule book here next to me on the desk just to make sure. And John Blackos going for a sledgehammer. That's inhumane. Oh, there's a super kick. COH officials here giving the rules backstage. The sledgehammer may be beneath John Blackos, but it's legal. Referee can't do anything about it until that 10 count happens, and there's a spear through the barricade. The rate this is going, I think Mr. Sparks maybe should have spent the extra money just to protect the bystanders here and lock these two inside of a Hell in a Cell. Oh. Off of that ring post was John Blackos and Jay Krack going for the announce table. Luckily for my safety, I've been moved up here by the ramp to the other broadcast position. Oh, Jay Krack coming back in for more damage. Finally inside the ring, Jay Krack misses an elbow drop. John Blackos ducks under half and half suplex. Been fighting here. Oh, repeated kicks to the face from Jay Krack. High kick there, another forearm. John Blackos still on his feet. Jay Krack landing on the outside of the ring. John, oh, landed on his knee there as he missed that diving splash. Another kick to the head. Stomach first off the table. Jay Krack throwing him up on top of it, not letting him hit the floor. He's picking him up in the air. Wait. Oh no. Oh, DDT through the announce table. Referee count beginning here. Jay Krack, if you missed the last episode of Battleground, told John Blackos that the only way this ends is with him leaving an ambulance. Up to a 7 count here. Promising that he would paralyze John Blackos here in this match. He would make sure John Blackos does not walk ever again. And, into the audience they go, over the barricade. And they're continuing to fight back here into the parts of the venue here where the fans are seated at. Oh, to the general admission area, it looks like almost. Ringside, the referee trying to catch up. The table there, trash cans, equipment boxes, we got all kinds of stuff. We got a spotlight following these two so we can see where they're headed. Blackos with a garbage can here, trying to take out the trash. Oh my God! Northern Lights suplexing Jay Krack onto the remains of that trash bin. Another sledgehammer left out there, assumed by the production crew. Well, that's a kendo stick. That must have been put back there for this purpose alone. Not even giving the referee an opportunity to count here. He is punishing Jay Krack. And again, folks, I have to stress, this match is not going to end. There will be no referee stoppage other than a 10 count. Where's this? Wait. Hurricane! Oh, Jay Krack through the table. Jay Krack face first off that barricade. Another shot there. COH camera team, production crew getting very close to this action here. Jay able to fight back. Some elbow strikes. Oh, back heel kick connects. Jay, I guess, going to try to take this one on the knockout here off that kick. Creating some space, getting away from John Blackos. And these fans continuing right up close and personal, letting Jay Krack know how they feel throwing John Blackos repeatedly into that barricade right there next to those people who were just chastising Jay Krack, giving them all of their attention. Series of punches here. Jay Krack reeling John Blackos further and further into these COH fans. John fighting back, fighting down an aisle away there. Everybody stays in their seats. This is getting very close. Fans who paid for these ringside tickets are getting their money's worth tonight in this main event as expected. They have found their way all the way over there near the entrance ramp.
From John Blackos.
Jay Krack back up to a standing position here. John Blackos though, oh no, that's concrete. That's concrete. Oh my God, break a suplex. And then an elbow drop. Tearing apart Jay Krack here piece by piece. They're now headed backstage, it appears. And this match continuing backstage here. See arena staff here fleeing for their own safety. Another table here backstage. Looks like Jay Krack gonna return the favor from earlier. John here in a bad spot. Oh, a suplex through the table. Referees count up to an 8, up to a 9. That was about it for John Blackos. That was a 9. Catching the foot. Oh, and a big kick taking down Jay Krack. John now with a steel chair in hand. 7 count for Jay Krack. He's up. Oh, steel chair to the head. John again. Oh. And a DDT, steel chair, and the floor underneath of it. John. Oh, another SOS. This one on that backstage tile floor back there. Jay Krack crawling to his feet here. So they're headed into the parking lot back behind the building here. It's an overhead door where everything's loaded in. There's an ambulance there nearby. Wrenching on the arm. Oh, Jay able to escape out of that with an elbow to the face. Oh! Somebody's car parked back here. Not sure who that belongs to. They're on is that the trunk or the oh no, Jay Krack. No. Oh! Oh, that was on the hood of the car. I couldn't tell. Right into the windshield. Oh, John Blackos is going to be picking splinters of glass out of his lower back. Somehow up. Oh. They would counter that. John on top of this limousine here. But that must be Ben Hopkins' limousine. Krack yelling at him as well. Oh, he's climbing up and over to what as well. What is this? Oh no. No, no, no! Oh my god! Oh, and then the elbow as well! Finding another steel chair there back near next to the security room. Oh! Again, I've said it many times throughout the course of this so far, but let me say it again, this match is not going to stop until a 10 count has been reached for either one of these men. Get some surveillance video here now. Continuing to fight, John Blackos again with another SOS. Krack bouncing up and this limousine taking the brunt of this impact right now off that glass window. John Blackos tossing Krack down. This security camera overhead having trouble staying with him. We switch back here to oh no! Oh no! Oh! Blackos towers on the concrete! Where's John going here? Powering up this forklift. What's John Blackos doing here? Taking this. Oh my god! Oh no! A huge splash from the top of that forklift. 3, 4, 5. John Blackos, he's walking away here. 7. Up to a 7 count. 8. The referee's still counting. 9. 10. Okay, bring it back. And that's it. John Blackos has finished off Krack here with a splash from the top of that forklift. John Blackos making his way back down here to the ring, celebrating with these fans. What a way to conclude Battleground here, folks. A hellacious match here between John Blackos there and Krack. John Blackos going to lengths that I wasn't even expecting. Getting innovative. And that's all the time that we have here for COH for Battleground. This is Brian Cole. Join us next time here